Hey, what's going on, guys? You guys are going to love this story. Well, maybe not. Who knows? Depends. If you're a knife person, you'll like it. So here's the deal. Today, I ran a bunch of errands. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I did some garage sailing. I was out and about. Christina, my wife, is at work today. Fortunately, she has to work the holidays, most of them. So basically, had the day to myself, did a little bit of work around the house, and I went garage sailing. Why not? It's a huge day today for garage sailing in my area and most places. Beautiful day out. The weather's warm. Lots of people are up here doing some traveling and stuff like that. So tons of garage sales. Now, I went to a church. There's a local church who does a huge yard sale thing. There's thousands and thousands of items, everything from furniture to paintings, kitchenware, books, toys for kids. I mean, everything you can think of. And I love going every year. It is super friggin' congested. There's probably a couple hundred people that go, and it's kind of a small parking lot area. It's also inside the church. But I was very excited to go. I missed it the last couple of years. Always got busy. Always had to do something. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go. I'm going to make an appearance this year. And there's probably 90% of the people who go to this thing are senior citizens. 90%. It's mostly old folks. And I'm walking around just like this is what I wore today, my Armory Channel shirt. Got to support Pete. Pete is the shit. If you haven't checked out the Armory Channel, I'll put a link down in the description so you can check him out. Shout out to Pete. Awesome, awesome guy. Awesome channel. But I also wore my neck knife. Now I swapped over to the Alan Foltz Minimalist. This is his custom Minimalist, one of my favorite EDCs of all time for a neck knife. And I sported this all day today. And I was extremely surprised how many compliments I got on this knife all day at the church. Okay? Let me repeat that. Old people at a church, they love knives. Okay? I probably had literally 5 or 6 guys come up to me. There was one guy who was like maybe in his 30s that complimented on it, which is cool. But all the other guys were all old dudes. Like, oh, that's really cool. What is that, a knife? That's what I would get. Oh, the women, there's probably 7 or 8 different women, okay, that said, that's a really interesting necklace. There was at least 3 women that said exactly that phrase. That's a really interesting necklace. And then I would say, yeah, it's a knife. And I would take it out and I would show it to them. And they go, wow, that's really cool. It's interesting. And there must have been 2 or 3 of them that said, wow, that must come in handy all the time. And I said, you bet your ass. Actually, I didn't say that to them. But I said, yeah, it is very handy. And so anyway, it was just a really cool experience. I love old people who love knives. And more old people love knives than young people, in my experience these days. It's just because they grew up in generations that, appreciated a good tool. It wasn't a weapon. A lot of these people, a lot of these guys carried knives to school. It was no big deal. It was very commonplace to have a little pocket knife at school. Um, it's just, it's a refreshing experience when a bunch of people at once are like, wow, that's really interesting. What is that? And then they tell them it's a knife, and they don't go, oh my God, are you going to rob me? Here's all my money. Or, oh, what a weirdo. It's just nice when people appreciate that and they say, wow, that's really cool. And generally speaking, it's the elderly. These people have been through wars, economical collapse. They've been through everything. You know what I mean? They're not afraid of a little knife on my shirt. Okay, whereas some other people are. They're quite concerned that a man's walking around with a knife on his shirt. So it was nice. It was cool. Old people rock. They definitely do. Not all of them. I gotta say that too. Like, there's a lot of really nice old people and stuff, but like, there's some douchebags in life, and they get old too. Not all old people are awesome, but most of them are. If you're watching this video, you've probably seen my other Storytime video where I talk about the guy at the grocery store that had a problem with my knife, and that's just some middle-aged guy. Today I'm at a church of all places with a bunch of elderly people, and they all love my knife. So that was really friggin' cool. That made my day. I did a rant video a little earlier today because, well, I'll let you guys watch that video. But I ended up going to run more errands because I have so much crap to do today. And I ended up stopping at the church, and it was a nice little experience. It cheered me up from my ranting. But anyway, that was pretty cool. So thanks for watching once again. Hope you have an awesome day. Sorry, it's a short time. Yeah, it's a short story time video, just a quickie. But I got plenty more to come. I will talk about the old folks home some more. I know some people are sending messages asking about that. I have all kinds of stories to tell you guys. So I just occasionally, when something happens that, it's like kind of fresh in my mind, like this experience just happened about 25 minutes ago, I like to just share it with you while it's still in my head. But lots of other story times coming your way. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.